Welcome, everyone, to our quarterfinals matchup against the Michigan Wolverines at the All-State Sugar Bowl. This will be a great matchup. Hope everyone is enjoying their Tuesday. And, yeah, let's get into it. As always, Thursday we'll be streaming again. We'll have, hopefully our semifinals, matchup as we're nearing the end of our season with Cal Southern. Hope everyone has been enjoying it. And as always, tomorrow we'll be streaming. We'll probably just be going over, some spring practice updates and talk about recruiting. We got Jake Johnson. He was committed yesterday, excuse me. And then we're waiting on Vlad D, the homie Vlad D. So hopefully we'll probably get him today or tomorrow. From here, and so yeah.
Turner decides to fair catch this. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Big throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10. They'll test the right side here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
6th play of the drive coming up. Ball handed off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads. It's a nice solid game.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off an incompletion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Grab behind the line. It's Iron Manor. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys defense, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Pop over the middle. It's Morris. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh!
Up and downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT is good. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. Defense finally gets him down, and he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, yeah, I thought I could just squeeze that in.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how
Oh my goodness.
athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Play gives the offense fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver.
Gotta throw that sooner.
Get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick catch over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Grab down the middle. It's Manor. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to chuck it again. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Rock to yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Right execution on a long drive. That's why this team made the college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Time to start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Running with purpose. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contain. But you got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Oh, what a move. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs that come through Ann Arbor.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's second down. They'll run him out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Hits this one off the side of his foot. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Oh, he could have picked that.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled after the catch.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down at this, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. It gets so locked in on the ball, attacking it downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, they get positive yards here. In a sense, they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
They're going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42. And it's a bunch formation. Hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Handoff here from the shotgun. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very...
Got a lane. Can he get in? And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Wolverines closer to the line and crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. He shreds the tackle. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Pressure is coming. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure. Took a hit. They got rid of the football. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Yes, we wondered all week.
Well, people, we are at halftime. 31-10 is the score at halftime, and we will be starting the second half. Michigan will get the ball.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down play coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. Second down now. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so visible against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scout report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Offense facing second and goal. Motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
He's hit as he throws it. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Davis. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Pulls it in. It's Morris. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Nothing better than an offense defense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick. Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is going to the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down to the scoreboard now. And it's caught. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. Wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He's moving out of the pocket. Going to scramble now. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Orgy. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Extending the play now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And he's on for his
Well, folks, as you can see, we are nearing the end. We will be advancing to the semifinals. We'll be facing the winner of, I think it was Ohio State or someone else. Can't think of the other name. But Georgia and Ohio State. So it looks like Georgia beat Ohio State. So it looks like we will be facing Georgia, which I am very excited about. We have a few former teammates. We'll just run out the clock here, people. Again, hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. I enjoyed it, as always. And Thursday, we'll be facing, most likely, it looks like, Georgia on Thursday for the semifinals for a chance to go to the Natty and look to go back-to-back. Tomorrow, Like the Torch podcast will be going live. Talk about spring practice and talk about recruiting. And yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. As always, fight on and talk to you later.